What is poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. It is always freaking lovely to have you back once again, and hopefully you guys are having a wonderful start to your brand new year. I just want to start off today's video in saying a big, sincere thank you for 2020 on my end. I know it was definitely a rough year for a lot of people out there, and hopefully you guys are all staying safe and healthy. It's still definitely a bit tricky out there, to say the least, so hope you guys are staying well and happy as you can. But thanks to you all in watching my videos, and all the support you send me has made 2020 definitely bearable for me, at least. So I am deeply grateful for that, and I love every single one of you. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. But with the thank yous out of the way, as you can see, the title and the thumbnail of today's video is definitely very interesting, surrounding a topic that I've been dying to talk about and something that I've been absolutely in love with, and that is having a little bit more control over the pins that you receive out of pin packs. We all have our favorite brawlers here in the game, so it's definitely very hard when there's 43 other brawlers to get the specific brawler pins you want. Well, there is a way that you can get brawler pins on a specific brawler you want. That is if you have the resources and time to do so. We'll explain a little bit further in today's video. Hope you guys are all excited. Let's get straight away into it. Here we go! Guys, I'm so sorry. A new year typically brings change, but one thing that I guess will never change with your boy is charging his devices. We're at 9%. I apologize. But starting things off over here on my YouTube channel in today's video, outlining a particular interest that I've had as of recently that I'm sure you are all aware of, and that is designing and developing very strange accounts, whether that's an account dedicated to one specific brawler like Dynamite, or an account dedicated to an update where I got Byron and Edgar maxed out as the only two brawlers on that account. I've been enjoying it so much that I felt like I had to bring back the reins a little bit. My first inclination with anything cool would happen is, how could I make a cool account on this? How could I make something bizarre here in the game? Don't ask me why your boy Ray goes through these weird phases every now and again, but hopefully you find it interesting as well. Now, it definitely ain't rocket science to have a little bit more control over the brawler pins you want here in the game, but just for a quick example, the other day I opened up a pin pack over on one of my mini accounts and pulled my very first epic Dynamite pin. I didn't even know this pin was a thing, guys. I don't have that many Dynamite pins on my main account, so I was overjoyed to get this thing, and it's not that hard to do. I'll share with you guys what happened. Now, we should all know this by now, but if you don't, you're about to hear it here. If you open up a pin pack, you can only get pins for the brawlers you currently have in your possession. That's pretty base general knowledge, but because of this, it opens up a lot of very interesting doors. For example, if you have less brawlers, you don't have all the brawlers in the game, say you have half of the brawlers in the game, you are more likely to pull rarer pins because you have less common pins to siphon through, which is why I got this epic Dynamite pin on the second ever pin pack pulled on the account that I got it on. Pretty dang cool. Now, we are going to be hopping over on some of my bizarre accounts today, some accounts that I have not yet shown you that I have planned for future videos, but ones that make sense to open up to see if we can get some cool pins. But before we do that, you can also do this as well, and it's very easy. Say, for example, you want to get some cool Edgar pins. Make a new account, collect the free Edgar that will be in there, and open up a pin pack, and you're very likely to get some pretty awesome Edgar pins. So with all the juicy information on how you can control the brawler pins you receive here in Brawl Stars, I think it's next time to get into some pin pack openings on some of these bizarre accounts like I mentioned before. The first account we're going to be starting off with is the infamous Oino Eno account. Don't know why I named it that. It was a very long time ago, as well as I just noticed that this account is even more cursed because the only trophies I have here is on the legendary brawlers, and they all have 6 trophies, and I promise you I did not do that by design, but we have 666 right there, so more of a reason not to be on this account as much as we can. But since we don't have that many brawlers and we have 3 legendary brawlers, we have a pretty high chance of pulling a legendary brawler pin. So why don't we get into this? Before we do that, we need to do Code Ray, baby. Come on, Code Ray in the Brawl Stars shop. Keep those dance parties rolling all day, baby. We can't let those suckers stop. I appreciate your support, guys. You're the best. But let's get into this pin pack. Let's see if we can get like a Leon pin or something like that. Let's see. Come on. Nope. But I have better accounts to have a higher success rate on the pins that we want. So let's get it. So next, heading on over to one of my accounts that you are all already aware of. And that is, of course, my Brawl Days Ray account. And like I said before, we will be ending off today's video on accounts you guys have not seen yet. Little sneak peek action. But you guys know over here we have Byron and Edgar. So the only pins that we can receive over here are Shelly, Edgar, and Byron pins. So hopefully we can get like a rarer one because the probability is pretty dang high. Ooh, we could get Edgar's star power there as well if we gemmed some coins. I think we actually might do that. But let's get the pin pack first things first. Here we go. Come on. Give me an epic pin. Come on. Okay, if not, we'd still got an Edgar and a Byron pin, newer pins here in the game. And you know what? Stinks that we got the Shelly because I'm literally not going to use it at all. I don't want trophies on the Shelly. And we're also going to gem a few coins because I'm going to get that star power. Heck yeah, baby. Let's go. Got Edgar at power level 10 as opposed to 9 now because we have a star power. Freaking awesome. So next, heading on over to my technically failed Dynamite only account, where, as you all know, Lou will be auto collected here from the Season 4 Brawl Pass eventually. But I do have a better Dynamite account that I'm working on. But I think for some reason I bought the pin pack over here. I don't know why, or it's maybe because this offer is replacing it. I'm not quite sure, but just to be safe, I'm going to collect these. But if we take a look at the pins that I already have over here on this account, it's pretty dang epic. We have the laughing Dynamite, crying, angry, and thumbs up. So pretty dang stacked account when it comes to Dynamite pins, all because we only have Dynamite. So very fond of that. I love that. But everyone, I can't hold back any longer. It's time to delve into some of my cursed accounts that you guys are not yet aware of. This one, I'm not going to show you the brawlers that I have over here, but with context clues with the name and maybe the pins that we receive over here, you guys might figure it out. So let's open the pin pack and see if we can get a cool pin. All right, so moment of truth. Let's open this pin pack and let's see what we can get. So Sandy. Well, you guys know I have Sandy over here. I'm honestly kind of happy it was just one brawler that you guys are aware of because you don't know what else is over here. Or maybe I just have Sandy. You never know. And then the final account we're going to be opening up pin packs on is my Pride and Joy, my Dino Ray account, which you guys have not yet seen as well, but will be seeing here shortly. But I'm going to open up a pin pack. It was the pin pack I got with the epic Dynamite pin, so we'll see if we can get lucky once again. So here are the pins that we're working with over here on this account. So we're still missing one of those epic Dynamite pins and some of the more common ones and the rare thumbs up ones. So cross your fingers. Let's get this bad boy. All right, so moment of truth. Here we go. Open it up. Come on. Dang it. Shelly. It was definitely more likely to get Shelly because the first pin pack we opened, we got all Dynamite pins. But hey, we're trimming the pack. The more Shelly pins we get, the more likely we're going to get that epic Dynamite pin. So it's a work in progress, but I'm really excited to get into all this cool stuff with the Dynamite pins and just maxing out this account with Dynamite stuff. But to wrap things up in today's video, I'm not going to leave you off without any gameplay, especially when we're getting all these cool pins. We got to utilize them. So we're over here on the failed Dynamite account to hop into a match using some of the epic pins that I have over here. Also, we got to get this skin, of course. We only have 5 days left to get the Christmas Mike skin, so definitely getting that one. And I think we're all set and ready to go. Let's hop into a match. So heading into it, everybody, let's see how this one goes. So we're definitely not high up in trophies, but we can still flex our OP skins, or our pins, excuse me. So, man, I cannot wait for the day that Dynamite pins get animated. It's like, I loved pins before, but knowing that the dev team is gonna animate pins, right, with already having some of them being animated, just the potential to get Dynamite animated ones is just super, super exciting. So I cannot freaking wait. But here we go. We are rocking no jumping, which feels bad, man, but we're still really high in power level. We still do a lot of damage. So I think we'll whip out the Ray tactic a few times here. You just auto aim super. With brawlers with regular movement speed like Shelly, they have a super hard time to avoid it, especially if they're walking in a straight line. So here we go. Another Shelly. So she missed that one because she changed directions as soon as I tossed it out. But most of the time, you're going to be able to get away with that. Taking a full-on blast from the Shelly. Primo jumping in. That might be a bot Primo, but if not, typical of Primo. Doing Primo things and dying. Supering in and dying. But don't worry, you got Ray on your team. We'll back you up. Don't worry. You too, Shelly. Are you going to go down too? Primo, I don't want you to have a single one of those gems, you punk. Okay, here we go. This Mr. P, I don't think this Mr. P is a bot. It's a pretty high rarity to be here. I'm guessing it's just like a new player that just unlocked Mr. P. But he does have some strange movements. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But we have no excuse. We have to win. We are power level 9 up against probably power level 1 and power level 2s. Again, we really didn't use that much of our pins. I don't know why. Whenever I'm recording, I always forget to do it. It's like I'm anxious and recording. I don't know. It's just never in the back of my mind to do it. But I promise you, when I'm actually playing a game, I use pins a ton. But yeah, everyone, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. As you all know, I've been really enjoying myself creating these really cool accounts and bizarre, strange accounts and learning a lot from them, right? Being able to get these cool pins that I feel like I would have a very hard time getting on my main account, right? Those epic dynamite pins. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get all of them over on that account. But yeah, everyone, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. With that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out, you guys.